Hey, good evening. It's pumpkin week. Who wants to let Starbucks have all the pumpkin fun? We can make fantastic treats that are sugar-free and low carb. So that's what we're going to do. I'm Lainey Stumpf, and I help people make better choices in the food they eat and the products they use, so that way they can look better, feel better, and have more energy. And we are going to make some amazing freezer fudge tonight that's super, super easy. I've gone ahead and melted a stick of butter because that would be boring to watch me melt butter. And I did it over low heat. I didn't want it to heat up too much because when it heats up too much, sometimes your fudge, the oils in it can kind of separate. So just over low heat, just got it melted. To that, we're gonna just add canned pumpkin. Now, canned pumpkin. This is not pumpkin pie filling. Do not buy the big old Libby's can of pumpkin pie filling. You want plain pumpkin. Pumpkin's the only ingredient because then it doesn't have sugar or other additives that you don't need, because pumpkin by itself is absolutely amazing. So stick that in your pot. It freezes well too, so if you have more than you need, it'll freeze. I'm gonna link to the recipe, so don't worry too much about content or quantities, but that was half a cup. This is 3 ounces of cream cheese. Now, for cream cheese, I like to use the third less fat kind because it tastes just as good and you don't miss it.
And what's the name of that one?
I have no idea. It starts with an N and it has like funky grammar symbols on it. And the fruit cheese is what we usually call it. Exactly. So anyway, you're just gonna mix that up, and it whisks together pretty quick and easy, and let it melt. Get it all melty.
And what heat is it on?
It's on, on my electric stove, it's on 2.5. So low. Definitely more on the low side than the medium side. And while I'm mixing this up, we're going to talk about why pumpkins are amazing. Not just because they are the flavor of fall, but they contain antioxidants, which last week we were talking all about food that protects your body from cancer. And pumpkin is one of them. It can even protect from things like sun damage and eye diseases. So it has a lot of vitamin A and vitamin C in it, and beta carotene, which actually converts to vitamin A, like a carrot. So we always hear about carrots for our eye health. You know what? Pumpkins, also an orange vegetable, just as good. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful, creamy stuff? So pumpkin can protect your eyes. It's super nutrient dense, but it's 94% water, so it fills you up, but it's great for helping curb your appetite because it's filling you up, but it's mainly water. So awesome sauce, right? Okay, and here's just a mixture of spices: cinnamon, I think it's cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. Mix that in. We're gonna do also a half a tablespoon of vanilla, and then I'm going to use 2 teaspoons, let me check my recipe, 2 teaspoons of super sweet blend, which is erythritol and stevia. You can use straight stevia, you can use xylitol. Keep the xylitol treats away from those dogs. I'm going to go with a little bit more because sweeter is good. And then just mix it up, and you get this, it looks like pumpkin pie filling, and that's truly what it tastes like. So I'm going to taste it, make sure it's sweet enough. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so then you just take a pan lined with either wax paper, this is parchment paper because that's what I had, and dump it in. And the reason why we do this is because it will be so much easier to pull out of the pan. So once I get this all in, we're gonna freeze it overnight and then take it out, and it's still kind of soft. It won't be hard as a brick. And so I can cut it into little squares. If any of you happen to be coming to the homeschool support group meeting tomorrow night, where I'm talking on home management and organization, this is what I'm bringing. So, spoiler. So now I'm just sprinkling on nuts. These are walnuts. You could use pecans. Again, whatever you got. Because it all just tastes like fun holiday goodness. And that is it. Bam. How quick was that? So I'll stick this in the freezer. I'll cut it into pieces tomorrow. Now, it is a freezer fudge. You can't just like put a baggie of it in your purse and walk around all day. It will be mush. It needs to be kept cold. So keep it in, if you're going to transport it like I'm going to tomorrow night, you're going to keep it in a cooler. Or you could just slice it up, keep it in the freezer, and when you need a little treat, you can walk by and grab it. So that's really good too. That's all we've got. Please feel free to share this video with anyone. And are you putting your fingers in front of the camera?
Yes, I am. Very professional.
And we will be back with some more treats probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.